Okay, it's an early one this morning because we're coming into port and I've got a date with some snorkel gear. But I wanted to talk about the wrap up of day 27 in the Karen Read trial. Karina Kolathidis. Karina, wonderful woman who's married to Nick whatever. She testified yesterday. And I gotta say, I mean, if there was one person in this trial that I wanted to be besties with, it's her. I can absolutely understand when she says that she spent 90% of her time that night talking to Karen. I can absolutely understand why. She's elevated. She's a level of sophistication. There's a level of charm, clearly very well educated, very successful career woman. And there's just something so different about her. And I don't mean that as like an insult to those that have spent their whole life, you know, in that town. I understand that. Try and put Karina Kay and Nicole Albert in the same conversation. That's not going to go very far because I don't see them having anything in common. But Karen walks in the room, Karina lights up. I could understand why these two sort of like are magnets to each other and they engage in great conversation with each other. Now I have heard through the grapevine that she was supposed to testify to a couple of other things and didn't get to. I do believe this is someone that Jen McCabe probably tried to get to very early and convince her that Karen did it. And I do think that maybe comes in the form of saying, oh, well, you know, there's video that shows her doing it. Well, you know, if there was video, we should have seen it. And the thing about Karina is Karina's 19 steps ahead of someone like Jen McCabe. Like, yes, they're mom friends, but Karina's probably one of those that can smell bullshit coming a mile away. And so she probably realized that Jen was trying to get her in the fold. Now, I don't know, someone local, maybe Boozy might know, where Karina stands today. Is she still good friends with Jen McCabe? Is she still good friends with Karen? Like, I'm wondering where she is today. I want to believe that she's testifying for the defense because she supports Karen. I think they brought in the waterfall video because they wanted another person besides just the defense attorneys to be able to say, I did look over at Brian Albert and Brian Higgins and the weird way they were acting at the door, especially Higgins trying to summon John over. It looks like he used this arm motion. The video is really good because it shows her, she's watching John and she can see what the others do and she can see what John's doing. So although she wasn't probably allowed to say, you know, they were trying to lure John out or they were trying to get John away from the bar, she was able to say, yes, I saw them and yes, I saw them, and we were able to see more video. And she also testified that she didn't think Karen was drunk. Like, convinced that Karina is she's a girl's girl and she cares for Karen. If she thought Karen was shitty ass drunk, she never would have let Karen get behind the wheel of the car. She would have said, Karen, let me drive you home. I haven't had anything to drink all night. Please let me drive you home. And by the way, that might have been the one person Karen listened to. Karen would have been like, okay, yeah, I trust you, Karina. Get me home safely. She didn't step in, which tells me she did not see Karen behaving drunk.